So this one mistake is causing you a lot in terms of your own relationships, making money, your goals in general. And it's going to be really simple. However, I encourage you to watch to the very end, okay? So, what's causing you a lot of frustration and a lot of missed opportunities is simply telling people your goals, telling people, when it comes to women, who you're dating, who you like, you know, telling people what you're trying to do to make money. And let me tell you why, okay? So, a lot of people who even you think are your friends secretly do not want to see you succeed, okay? And a lot of people, consciously or subconsciously, are going to swindle what you have planned. They're going to purposely mess things up. People are like crabs in a bucket, okay? When one crab reaches up, somehow gets to the edge, they're all trying to climb on top of each other, get out, right? One of them makes it to the edge and is about to pull themselves out of the bucket, and the other one start pulling it back down. That's how people are in general, man. I'm not saying every single person's like that. However, people who even you think are your friends, who you can trust, are consciously or even subconsciously making it so you are not succeeding in different areas of life, okay? So whether that's, for example, you like some girl, maybe they're going to like go behind your back and say something to her. Oh, so and so, whether that's good or bad, either going to be like, "Oh, hey, so and so likes you," or, or even like they're jealous, maybe they like this girl too, and they're going to say some bad shit about you to this girl. So stop telling people who you like, who you want to date. Stop even telling people who you're currently dating, man. If you're someone, like, keep shit on the fucking low, bro. Keep it on the low. The less you tell people, the less opportunity you have to fucking dwindle to mess things up, man. There's so many people out there who want to see you succeed, and there's way more people out there who don't want to see you succeed. There's people out there who will, instead of putting themselves forward and doing the right thing for themselves and working on themselves and doing the hard things, they're going to do in their power to break you fucking down, man. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you, man. They're going to do what they can. And it's funny because literally right before, man, I was responding to this dude on my comments on this another video I made about how, like, guys, how we should, like, acknowledge our vices and really, like, overcome and get rid of our vices so we can, like, lead ourselves a better life. And, even if you want to lead other men, whatever. This guy was so upset, man. And it was actually pretty entertaining to watch his comments, but he just went off about how, like, I'm like, I don't know, just like he's trying to, like, just make me tear me down and stuff, bro. Doesn't know who I am. Bro, I make videos on, like, basically how I, stuff I wish I knew when I was younger, okay? Like, bro, I'm not, am I perfect? No. However, if this, if someone giving another guy advice, like heartfelt advice, like honest advice, like bother someone, it's just wild, man. So people try to tear you down. That's what I'm trying to get to, is that people are going to try to dwindle. They get upset. They get very threatened by the idea of someone maybe doing a smidge better than them, or even helping other men out because they feel so bad about themselves, or even not even so bad, but they feel like instead of working on themselves, they got to tear down other people, man. What this dude could have done, instead of, trying to tear down my point and whatnot, he could have made his own video and uploaded it so other people to see and, his own point of view. That's way more constructive, guys. So the same thing with your goals, whether it's your business goals, man. People are going to try to tear it down. They're going to be like, oh, you want to start that company? Who are you to think? Or, oh, you're not going to make that work. Or, or even just little subtle things that are just kind of jabs at you. Maybe they're not going to say some rude, over the top shit, but they're going to make these little jabs at you. Try to get underneath your skin and get you rocked. And, bro, I'm telling you, man, stop telling people your fucking shit. I have messed up so many times because I've told someone I slipped a little thing out that I should have not said, thinking I can trust them, bro. And especially workplace, whatever, bro, shit spreads like wildfire, man. Especially, a lot of people, man, they don't want to see you succeed. They see you at the job, you get the same job. They don't want you seeing, oh, so-and-so quit because he started his own fucking business. They don't want to see you promoted or work at someone else better. They want to see you either below them or at the same spot, man. So people are going to dwindle your business ideas, your ideas of making yourself better. You want to lose weight, man? I remember one time I was like chubby, whatever, and I wanted to lose weight. And this kid, I forgot what he said exactly, but he was fat himself, fatter than me, and he was like saying stuff. Oh, you can't do that, huh, huh, huh. Bro, I ended up getting so fucking in shape at that point. This was years ago, like super in shape. And then eventually they asked, "Oh, can I go to the gym with you, man? Like, can you train me?" Same motherfucker who was talking shit is now asking for advice, and that's what's gonna happen. Okay, but the best way, man, unless you're someone who's super motivated by like people talking shit, don't tell people anything, man. And so they're gonna go behind, whether it's to your face or behind your back. They're gonna try to mess you up, throw you off your fucking course. They do not want to see you succeed. Even if it's someone, that person was my friend too, who I was telling about my weight loss goals. They were my friend, man, at the time. Obviously not a great friend, but they were my friend. And as people, man, your friends, family, don't tell people shit, bro. Even if you only got one person in your fucking life who you think you could confidently tell, and you got to make sure too, is this person really, they got my back? Are they going to support me based off not what you think, but off their prior history? That's the biggest way of judging people with their, predicting what they're going to do in the future is seeing what they did in their past. Okay. So don't think, oh, maybe this will be the exception. But no, well, 5 out of 5 times last time he did this thing, so he's probably going to do it again. But guys, don't tell people anything about your business life, your relationship life, your plans of making money. None of that shit, man. Anything that's important to you, don't tell people about. And I'm telling you, man, just try shit out. Just experiment. Just tell someone a little white lie just to see if it's true or not, and see how fast things spread. Okay, tell them something. Oh, hey, I'm actually planning on doing this move. This is my next step. I'm gonna do. And then you see how other people who you didn't fucking tell that to, somehow are gonna like, oh, I heard you're gonna do this and that, bro. People fucking love that shit, man. Unless you're hanging out with straight fucking winners, the only people you don't have to worry about telling your shit to are generally people who are doing better than you. Okay, anyone who's on the same level or below you is gonna pull you the fuck down. Okay, sad truth, but the sooner you get this in your fucking head, the better. Okay, the majority of people out there do not want to see you succeed. Okay, they do not. They rather see you below them than succeed. That's a threat to them. People are threatened by people doing better than them. Okay. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Shoot me a text, 786-897-4754. Peace out.